Yeah, buddy. And we are live. Let's get this link out. Blue skies, you there?
Here, I'm here. I'm here. Just I'm trying to share the link out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, hold on.
Mm-hmm. Could you
Give
send
me
it to
two
me,
seconds.
please?
Okay.
So while we do that, we're gonna play this going on right here.
Stepping through the lies, I see the truth unfold. With my third eyesight, I break the chains, I'm bold. They try to see, but I ain't playing their game. I'm catching all the bullshit, see right through the flame. They think they slick, talking about the fame and cash, but I'm too woke for that, their illusions won't last. I'm steady rising, they can't keep me down. On my third eye wide open, they can't fool me now. I see through the bullshit with my third eyesight. No more falling for the tricks, I'm gonna be. I'm breaking chains, breaking free. Gonna fly so high. With my third eye vision, I reach for the sky. I'm moving silent, let my energy speak. They watching close, but they ain't seeing me peek. Vibrations high, I'm on another plane. Third eye unlocked, I can see through the pain. They plotting schemes, but I'm ahead of the game. My intuition sharp, I ain't feeling no shame. They can't touch a king who's aligned with his soul. I manifest my destiny, I'm claiming control. I see through the bullshit with my third eyesight. No more falling for the tricks, I'm gonna be alright. I'm breaking chains, breaking free, gonna fly so high. With my third eye vision, I'll reach for the sky. Ain't no limits when the mind is free. I see the world for what it's meant to be. Elevating, breaking through the ceiling with my third eyesight. Yeah, I'm catching all the healing. Yeah.
Yeah, that right there.
That right
That
there.
jams.
That song. Who made that song?
5D Street, baby. 5D Street.
Go 5D. Go 5D. I thought you. No, we ain't gonna do shade. This okay. This spiritual page. But I thought you don't have to do nothing. I thought you AI. Let me stop. Let me stop.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, we're gonna have cartoons. Matter of fact, we're actually gonna have a series coming out too. So that's
Is it
coming
featuring
up.
me? Is it featuring Blue Skies?
You know what? It could. It definitely could. It's in the making right now. Getting everything together on that level, where you know, a lot of fun, creative people are going to be coming in. You know what I'm saying? So this is the wave of the future, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride.
You enjoying it?
Mhm.
You know it'll cost you. It may cost you a little, may cost you a lot, but it'll cost you.
Everything costs, nothing free in this world.
With your cheap ass, mom. Okay, hold on. We live. Let me share it on my live. If I actually have any followers, they will come.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting topic. Parasites of the mind, walk-ins, or controllers. So they're remote controlling us.
Well, this the thing here. As we begin this here shortly, while a couple of people I'm waiting on coming in. Pretty much, this been a topic for quite some time, and we're going to go in depth because we are definitely in it. These exciting times. A lot of
Absolutely.
things changing. Hold on one second. Hold on, getting a text here. Okay, yeah. People let me know they're about to tune in. So yeah, what we're talking about here is basically you know, what the Christians would call the unclean spirits.
The uncleansed spirit.
Yeah,
That's
um,
deep.
yeah, very deep. Matter of fact, every sect basically have names for these low vibrational entities. You see what I'm saying?
That ain't so.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Uh-oh. Hold on. Somebody else coming in. Hold on one second.
Ooh, who's that peeping in my window? It's pal. Nobody now.
Yeah.
Hey, did you drop the stream yet? Well, you want to go through the presentation first and then allow people to hit the link, or how you want to do it?
Um, what I'm gonna do here is because there's a lot of people that wanted to know um what you think. They can come up to it as well if they as we go. The thing
Yeah, because
here
I
is
feel like
we're gonna have a
feel like
question and answer. Huh?
yeah, we ain't gonna do the question. Yeah, but I think some people want to feel near the cross, and you're definitely near the cross.
Say it again.
Bless. Huh?
Say it again.
Nothing.
Let me see. Uh, I'm trying to get somebody this link here, another person. Okay. But yeah, pretty much how they operate, how they, take over people, how they run you, how they control you, things of that nature. A lot of people have ran across issues. It could be close friends, family members. Hell, it could be your mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's how close this really is. And it's very, very important to know, especially in these times, what folks are dealing with and what is in front of them. There's been a lot of situations, a lot of mishaps in people's lives. I mean, I get a lot of calls all the time, and it could be someone that knew somebody for 30 years, and they be like, "I've been knowing Joseph for 30 years," and it's like one day he just changed out the blue, and he ain't never been the same for the last 5, 6 years. Well, Sir Joseph is not coming back. The Joseph that you once knew is now gone. He has been got. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to go into depth on how this happens, the mechanics of how this work as well too, and how to protect yourself. So this is going to be a very, very interesting topic. But I wanted to ask you, Blue, how are you doing today?
You said something to me? What'd you say?
I say, how are you doing today?
I'm sorry. I'm great. I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. I was just sending out some more links. I woke up on this side of the dirt, so I'm blessed. To God be the glory.
I know that's
Something
right.
like that now. Okay.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, we do have the link that's out as well too, so you can join as we
Where's it at, man?
huh?
Where you put it? You got to put it in the chat.
I sent it to you. Hold on one
Oh,
second.
hold on. So you pimping me like that?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Listen,
Wait a minute.
and
Wait a
I'm
minute.
not.
Wait a minute. I got you. Hold on.
Mm-mm. You,
Could have sworn I sent it to you. Hold on.
hey, you talk too slow. I got it. I got it, man. I'm going to. Oh, hold on. That ain't it. Damn. Hold on. You talk too slow. Hold on.
Here you go.
I'm going to. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in there for you. You just concentrate the task at hand. I like that. Hold on, let me get that right there. Put that in there like that. Oh, that ain't it. Wait, or is it? I don't like this. Yeah, you see that?
Yeah,
Why is it doing
yeah.
all
It was slow
that
on my
shit?
end. I clicked on it. It took forever. I don't know.
What the fuck is this shit? Damn, YouTube, stream y'all doing too much. Okay, let me Hirsch. I'm gonna.
All right. All right. So pretty much as we get off into this this live here, I wanted to start off by saying see family, let me just break it down real simple. You got these things called walk-ins. Now a walk-in ain't just some ghost or spirit that's just floating around and shit. A walk-in is being a walk-in is like being that being that literally takes over a body, or at very least, infiltrates somebody's soul matrix. So the question is like, now, why they come? Well, it's all about light management. Um, they come down here to suppress your light. So as we go deep off into this, you're going to understand of the very nature of these entities and how they affect you. So see, what they do is they come into people around you, friends, lovers, family members, co-workers, people who you would normally trust. And these walk-ins, they ain't just necessarily evil. They just programmed to monitor you, watch you, distract, hold down, anchor, basically your whole ascension. Um, because your soul start burning too bright, start activating shit. You start remembering you're a god, and that scares the control system. You see what I'm saying? The walk-ins get triggered to stall you, agitate you, drain you, or even make you doubt your own damn power. So it's like the Matrix. It's like sending agents. When you start moving different, start thinking different, start uh, reaching them God levels, they send familiar faces. People, people you think love you, but they got something inside of them now. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't them no more, pretty much, or it's them, but they just got hacked. That's basically what it is. Uh, so understand this Earth is a prison planet. The system ain't just built to let gods just wake up and walk free. See, the walk-ins, they walk into the people around you to hold your energy down, keep you worried about relationships, money, betrayal, drama, arguments, anything to pull your mind back into this illusion. So pretty much you can't take it personal. It ain't them per se. It's the system trying to maintain the prison grid. So you got to learn to, you got to learn how to spot the walk-ins. They start acting funny out of nowhere. Their eyes don't look the same. No more soul behind them. A lot of people always say that, like, man, looking to this person's eyes is like nothing there. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that is one step on understanding the walk-ins when they take over people is soulless people, basically. Conversations become low vibrational, always arguing, drama, negativity all the damn time. They get uncomfortable when you start talking about spiritual stuff around them. That's another way to spot them. They start mirroring your fears instead of supporting your light. They always got something negative to say, or what can happen wrong when you're trying to sit up here and create or build something, or elevate yourself higher. Bottom line is, the walk-in ain't the enemy. The enemy is a frequency that allowed them to be hijacked. You keep vibrating high, you out frequency they ass. You see what I'm saying? So, because they only exist in lower realms, once you recognize it, you neutralize it. So seeing them, that is like a way that's like having an automatic weapon against them. By noticing them, knowing what they are, and seeing them, you halfway there. Understand, they can hold your light down, but they can't kill it unless you let them. You are the real deity, the real God. You have to act like it because they know this about you. Also, uh, to protect yourself, you got to know how to move once you recognize them. uh, Especially when it's like walk-ins in your cipher, because they're always going to be around you. First thing, you got to fight them I mean, you can't fight them with anger. That's what they want. They feed off that loosh, which is energy. Everybody be like, uh, you be around people and you be like, I feel this bad, low energy, this low vibe. Everybody always talking about vibe and, energy, things of that nature. Well, short terms, that's called loosh. That low vibrational emotional energy, if they get mad, I mean, even, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. If you get mad, frustrated, scared, even if you start explaining yourself too much, you just gave them a piece of your soul. You got to move like a wizard, like a magician. Stay cool, stay invisible, stay above their frequency. How do you do that? Raise your frequency daily. You got to be vibrating too high for them to even touch you. That means play high vibrational music. Burn you some incense, frankincense, sandalwood. The real ancient stuff is a lot of this is it's like in your biblical text too as well. Uh, Talk to your higher self daily. Every day, like you talking to your best friend. Laugh like every day, even for no reason. I call this laugh therapy. Um, Especially on weekends and stuff. I just watch crazy stuff on YouTube just to make me laugh on purpose. I force myself to laugh because what laughter does is it really tightens yourself spiritually on the inside. That's what's happening. Where you boosting your frequency up. Um, Stay in gratitude, even for the BS, uh, because gratitude rewrites your whole energy field. Um, s- Seal your energy field. Visualize yourself inside like a golden egg of light every morning. Because when it comes to your imagination, see, that's the right side of the brain, that's power. So especially when things start happening, going down, you always visualize yourself being protected and surrounded by a white light. I promise you, you get used to this, you will see yourself through a lot of bullshit every time. Uh, you ain't just protecting yourself, you broadcasting that you ain't no easy lick, pretty much. Before you even step outside, seal your aura. Think like I am sovereign, I am sealed, no energy enters unless it serves my higher good. Speak these words into existence. You ain't got to take my words for it. You know, Create your own. Um, One of the main things to sit up here and use is the art of non-reaction. A lot of us get caught up where when they try to tick us off, we always got to react. That is like the wrong thing to do. And I'm gonna explain why. Because walk-ins can't exist without a power source. If you don't react, they wither. Um, just let them talk. Let them be messy. Let them act crazy. You stay silent in your God self. Smile at them like you watching a movie. Because that's basically all it is. A play on the stage, and you the damn director. Um, Return the sender. When you feel like they throwing negativity at your way, just say inside your mind, I and stay in they whole negative circle at all. If you do, it's only a choice, and it's your choice. Recognize when to walk away. If you know somebody, a walk-in or a walk-in carrier, and they energy is heavy, don't argue, don't explain, just slide out quietly. That's what I do. I just dip on people. Works every time. But the truth is, walk-ins are a part of your spiritual training. It's not for us to sit up here and put our emotions in, letting the stresses out, things of that nature. It's for us to sit up here and recognize and grow and get stronger within. It ain't about the muscles on, the physical outside, is about within. So they show up to make sure you just ain't talking consciousness. Uh, you live in it. They show up to strengthen your boundaries, to activate your light to a higher level. The goal ain't to fight them. The goal is to master your own damn energy so much they can't even find you no more. Because when you raise your frequency high, 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 it's like you disappear. They can't even sit up here and see you. You become like a ghost in this matrix, unfuckwittable, untouchable, untrackable. You see what I'm saying? That's very, very important to know. And there was one main question somebody had asked. I'm trying to remember what it was. And what was it? Oh yeah. When it comes to relationships, that's like, one of the main subjects right there. Waking up one day and you find out the person or the mate that you with is a walk-in. So basically, if your mate or your lover, your ride or die, the one you're supposed to sit up here and build with, do everything with, you know, uh, you got to understand the system is real slick. They use the people closest to you, because that's where basically your heart is wide open, no armor, no protection, so they can feed straight off your soul. Now, peep game, your mate start doing stupid shit, right? Listen close. When your mate start doing stupid shit out of nowhere, petty arguments, irritating you over nothing, bringing up old drama, acting reckless, moving funny, and you sitting up there like, what the hell is wrong with you? You see what I'm saying? See, this is the key. They ain't even aware half of the time. So you got to understand that it's the program that's running through their ass. You see what I'm saying? So now they keep poking at you little by little, trying to get you to snap, trying to get you to come out your God self and fall back into your lower self. And when they finally succeed, when you finally blow up, when you go off and cuss them out and scream and get emotional, boom, that's the energy harvest right there. They start eating off of you. The moment you lose your peace, they get fed. And check this out. Peep the behavior afterwards. Once you went, you done went off, you sit up there mad, feeling heavy, guilty, drained. They get real quiet. They chill all of a sudden. They might even get a little grin on their face. And this is what everybody always talk about. I've seen it myself. You can't mimic this grin. This grin is like, man, down there straight off a movie somewhere. They always got this certain little smirk on their face if you really pay attention. That's the feeding moment. They're absorbing the raw emotional energy that you're basically spilling. That's like giving them steak, cornbread, yams, a big stupid cup of Kool-Aid, all that. And then just like some damn demon that just got fed, they're going to flip right back into sweet mode, come out of nowhere after you done sit up here and went ham. Oh, baby, you hungry? You want to watch something? Come lay down with me. You like, what the? You see what I'm saying? So acting like none of that shit went down is basically how they sit up here and do all the time. And they will carry this on forever if you allow it. Like you crazy as hell for even feeling upset. And my line blew.
Now I do specialize in the crazy department, and I'm gonna have to confirm but deny if there's such a thing.
Oh man. Now, you made me sit up here and forget I was. Oh, here,
I
yeah.
don't know why you got me started. Go ahead. I'm gonna go more.
But that's how the walk-in program, work inside your mate family. It's called emotional resetting. They reset the atmosphere after stealing your light, so you don't process what just happened. These bastards are smart. They want you confused. They want you second guessing yourself. They want you to normalize being emotionally raped. And that's what this is. Now, why do they do this?
Can I ask you?
Because,
Hold
oh,
on,
go
hold
ahead,
on.
go ahead.
5D, I know you're on a roll, baby. We got to act like we got to pay attention to the chat. I know you know we got questions and stuff in the chat.
Oh,
If you don't mind, do you
oh, go ahead,
see?
go ahead.
I can't do a bitch ass thing. You look over there to the right and hit the people's names so they can show up on the screen until you get
Oh,
down to. Yeah, we got to interact with the people. The people. We here for the people.
just asking, when is okay to address a person? Are you always supposed to walk away? In other words, it's
There
only
you
so
go.
much a person can take. Well, this the thing. when it comes to them, right? Um, addressing them not even gonna work. Um, and it works like this. See, when it comes to you, you are the one that has the light. So it's on the light spectrum, you only see so much. In your mind, you think that, Tommy in front of you who is doing the worst right now, you think he is real. But see, that walk in that is controlling that person knows that none of this shit is real. So it's like a puppet play that's happening. It is only to get you to basically pop with nothing but emotional raw energy for them to sit up here and feed. They can give a damn. And it's really not Tommy, but it's the puppet that's, the puppet master behind it. That's why it never works. They probably, depending on how serious the situation is, they probably be like, okay, I'm gonna roll with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna abide by your rules, depending on how caught they get. But guess what? They're gonna sit up here and do some dumb shit later on again to make your ass mad again. They're gonna get you to trust because in your mind, you think that this reality is real. They know it's not. See, you have a need to make sense. That is the complete opposite of what they're trying to sit up here and do because you the one that got all the gas. They ain't got none. They need your energy. They need your gas. Right. And guess what? That right there is you can whip that. Like, have you noticed people get their ass whipped and it's like that ass whipping makes them happy. That's how you know that's a walk-in. I wouldn't be happy with no ass whipping. Back then when people had their mindsets right, that's a lesson learned. Now it's like they want more and more and more. That's because that person is not that person who you think it is. You still unleashing energy. Yeah, that's what it is. So what I'm trying to get you to see here is imagine you in the house with 10 people, right? You the only motherfucker that got you the only one that's woke. Everybody else sleep, right? Literally. In that house of 10 people, you are actually the only one that actually really exists. The rest of the motherfuckers don't exist. You the only one in that house exists. Because when the ancestors, when they sit up here and look upon the planet, they don't see like the physical what we see because like the Mayans say, that's why they call it the Mayans. All this is an illusion. It's all in your ancient text of them explaining to you that none of this shit is really real, right? So when the ancestors sit up here and look down upon this planet, they only see like little light particles running around. So that nigga that you see that standing in front of the liquor store with a bottle in his hand, that's a light particle that's standing in front of this liquor store. You see what I'm saying? So you actually the only one that exists. And when it comes to those walk-ins, the one that don't have no light up in them, they look like little black spoofs running around. But see, what's making the reality real is your mindset because you done came home and Tom and stood up here and took $30 out your wallet. You mad as hell behind this shit. So thus you are creating this scenario and you're revving up energy that this motherfucker's eating off of. That's it.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah. On that level.
Everything you said, man, I was fighting for my life, man. I don't know how the hell a water bug. Y'all ain't hear me screaming back here.
A water bug.
Yeah, I get to do hot there for them. They think they're gonna just come up in there and make a man. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. Now check it. So a big reason of why they do this is basically because the powers that be, the matrix programs, right? They know the only way to stop it, God, is to keep them stuck in loops of emotional trauma. Now think about it. Think about the last, let's say 5 people you can sit up here and date it. The 5 people don't even know each other. But think about all the arguments that you had. Don't you find it funny that's the same arguments from these 5 people? It's like they all reading from the same script.
Now, are you talking about five relationships at one time, or are we talking about
No, just
5?
in your past period. Just in your past period, because
Now,
we
is there anything in your spirit that attracts these type of? What is there? Is it because I've heard it's we sometimes attract those type of people due to our I don't know. Not pheromones, but
Energy. It's energy.
okay. But see, if you're trying to change the channel and be on some high vibrational shit, you ain't trying to duplicate the last 2, 12, 50 mistakes you made, and you trying something new. What stops you? Hello, Lady Westbrook 05. How you doing, ma'am? Thank you for joining. What stop? How do you do like a cleanse? Like, do we need to throw salt over our left shoulder, or do we how do we get that aura off of us so that we won't continue to attract the same type of people? Because in actuality, what you're saying is we're arguing different people, same topic, right?
Right.
So how do we change that dynamics to ensure that, because we know that type of characteristics of a person does not coincide, or as you like what as you like how I say, it is not conducive to our health. So what do one do to ensure that the next person in our life, our lifetime partner, is nothing of that same person, no remnants? How do we change that up to ensure that we don't have to come across or have to get tricked out of our spot? You know what I'm saying? How can you change
I,
that?
I got you. Um, right now, as we all gather here right now, we actually doing a big part of that by gaining knowledge. And I ain't talking about knowledge like reading some goddamn comic book things that, worldly shit. This is spiritual shit. And this is like for the soul. You see what I'm saying? Because a soul obtaining knowledge is a food source. Real knowledge is a food source to the soul. This is called transformation. Your eyes are opening right now. You see what I'm saying? So, as my great teacher, shout out to him, Bobby Hemming always stood up here and said, nothing is more greater than the knowledge of self. So, the more you study, the more you see. It's kind of like, you wake up and you're in this big dark ass house, right? And you never really been up in there before. You're trying to feel your way around. You see what I'm saying? So the more that you find the right batteries, that's called the batteries knowledge, to put in your flashlight, the more you start to see. Now you start navigating even more. You see what I'm saying? Through all the bullshit. So study, and I will give out like a lot of references, things of that nature, like that too. But this is the beginning of that right now. So also, us attracting it means that you have this light that's in you. Everybody that's sitting here right now have this light in you. And see, what we was raised to believe is everybody should get respect and everybody's human. We all the same thing. Nah, fuck that. That's bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Just because somebody else has a body doesn't mean that, put like this. Everybody got cars, but it's different motherfuckers that drive in each one of these cars. You see what I'm saying? What is driving this vehicle? Because it is the eyes in front of our face that fools us. This is the cheat. You see what I'm saying? So we have to sit up here and use our mind's eye. And the more knowledge you gain, the more your light shines. And you're going to sit up here and see. And I can attest to that because, just like a few people that I know up in here too as well, we had to sit up here and learn in this aspect too of learning, studying, experiencing, then coming into gnosis. Gnosis mean knowing. Hold on. Somebody's typing.
I think that's my typer.
Oh, that's Lady Westbrook.
What the fuck you got going on here?
No, that's Lady Westbrook. So yeah, so to answer your question, study.
What's up, Robin?
And she wants to get up here, I think.
We dropped it.
I'm trying to do it again. It's freezing. Hold on.
Oh, have mercy, man. I hope you ain't working up. Look in the back. We got anybody in the back? Your AOL crank up, start 5.0. I hope you get that down shit up here. How about your shit freezing?
don't know why it's doing it.
I appreciate it. Let me read while you're trying to figure life out. So some of the answers, Peaches, to your question states, until you deal with it in all forms, it's going to come back. And if you find yourself in similar situations, pay attention to patterns and move around or cleanse ground, cleansing by spiritual baths. And when you learn yourself fully, you will become more aware of what you're dealing with and be able to prepare yourself for bullshit. But
Right.
self-study your patterns as you interact. And you can't stop flies and moths from coming to the light. Okay. But you can pick who gets your light and doesn't. You good, girl.
Yeah, and understand that you are a goddess. You ain't this lowly human, this wretched human. You
Try
know,
that one below, Peaches. Let me
like that
see this
stuff
shit.
can tell you.
I don't know this thing. Let me see what you're doing. Hold on. Do it take us there?
Hold on.
It just take. Yeah, something ain't right.
Yeah, this is crazy.
See more. See more butts. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I get here. Well, I'm gonna try it. Hold on. Hold on, back. Hey,
Mm. Yeah.
watch for me. I'm finna drop down. Don't leave me. I don't like being in the basement too long without no lights and shit. I'm scared of the dark. And I ain't got no bug spray. Let me just see if this link work. Hold on.
All right. Testing the link. Okay, Peaches, hold on, I got you. Give me 1 second, y'all. This thing is acting slow. Okay, try to click button. Download. Oh, okay, she's downloading it. Yeah, it should just let you. You know what? The app may be better instead of just the website. Okay, I got you up here,
Where did
Sandy. Huh?
Kiffy go to?
We're trying to test the link.
Oh, that link don't work. Whatever link is in that bottom, it doesn't work.
Okay,
So
that's crazy.
go to invite people,
Invite. Uh-huh.
and you see that where it says copy,
Oh, invite guests.
invite guests,
Ah,
and then it says copy. You copy and paste that and put it into your comment section.
appreciate that. All right, there you go, right there.
I had to do a lot to get up here. I just want to let you know. I had to do a lot. I really did.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back familiar with this because it's been a minute, so it ain't gonna take me long. It is not gonna take me
All
long.
right. So what was you talking about? I was listening to what you was talking about. I don't know what happened in the last 5 minutes, but I was listening to what you were saying, and that's one of the questions: how
Oh
you
shit,
can
I'm on
see
here. Hold on,
Let
y'all.
me
Yeah.
in this
Oh,
bitch.
we
I'm
here.
in here.
Baby, I
Everybody's
ain't never
here.
did this shit
Sorry, y'all. I was
before.
posting the wrong shit.
See, that's how
You good?
ain't nobody.
Everybody's
You
here.
good? Shit, you
I had
good?
to. I had to tell them how to do it.
Yeah, yeah, good looking out. Shit, cause now I figured that shit out real quick. Now I'm on the app.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get
Yeah, so
it.
this is Lady Westbrook, everybody. That's who was typing in
Hello.
the chat. Can we
Hello.
smoke on
Hello,
here? Cause
everyone.
I don't know all the rules on this shit. I don't want to get nobody cut off.
You are perfectly fine. Look, if his page gets struck, we don't give a lolly fuck. It's all in light and love.
All right. Well, then shit. Cause now talking about the walk-ins, nigga, I got stories for days.
Let's go.
I,
Yes.
I will
So,
tell you, I will tell you, that soulless thing, that
mm-hmm.
smile that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My ex has that smile. He has it
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the time. And anytime that I ever talk to him about
Mhm.
spiritual shit, that smile creeps up on his, oh my God. And it's
It's
so
like a little
haunting.
evil, like a little
It's
evil
it's
smile. How
very
y'all turned me? I don't want y'all to
it's
see. I mean, y'all can look at me, but damn. Okay, never mind. Look, I'm about to see
just
myself.
you see the camcorder.
Oh, she
There you
got it.
go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. But that smile,
Uh-huh.
and I used to that smile is very haunting. It's very it's ill. If you not ready for it, it'll make you start feeling chills all over your body. Cause it's
Yeah,
like you know that that's not that person. And so
exactly.
when people talk to me about my ex, they be wondering why I don't feel no type of way. Like I don't feel no type of way because I know him, and then I know the invasion of the body snatchers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
She said I was going to mention that that movie is talking
Yeah.
about the walk-ins.
Yeah, it is, baby. The walk-ins, baby. Because as soon as you see that smile, or even if you look in their eyes,
They got that little gleam or glow. I wanted to. Yes, I ain't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good. I was asking Sanity. Is that your mom?
Where?
is that who?
Oh, I don't know. I guess your bubble moving. Maybe I'm behind. Go ahead. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. Hey, y'all gotta forget me. I be on liquor. I pop pills.
Oh God.
ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Goddamn it, I'm gonna take a
Ain't
sip of
nothing
my pill.
wrong with
I,
it.
I, I
My
wanted
baby
to.
stays sedated. Go ahead, Peaches.
Okay, so I'm trying because I'm getting old. I'm up there, right? So I'm trying to learn to ignore and walk away, but at the same time, like growing up the way I grew up, it's like if you don't check this, they're gonna keep on playing with you. So you need to go ahead and check this now. And it got me some good results in the past, but a lot of times it didn't. But I do know those what I call them is soul snatchers. I don't know where I got it from. That's just what I do. um I feel like they just keep picking and picking to suck your energy, and then like Sandy was saying, they get that little gleam, they get that little gloss, like like a little
Yeah.
I
evil look.
got me one. I
Yeah,
got me
you done
one.
got me. Now I'm
Yeah.
feeling like I gotta slap you.
Yep. I was just gonna say they will try to take you out your character,
Yeah.
out your
Yes,
regular character, and it's especially the ones that really don't like confrontation. It's gonna force you to be confrontational.
Yeah.
yes,
And then it's going to force you not only to be confrontational, like verbally and like physically acting, but now you have to learn how to put your protections up on the other motherfucking side.
Right.
yes,
Because until you can fully command your the other side, that shit is gonna come to you. It might be hard at first, but once you again get to know yourself, start dabbling more into your grounding work,
hmm,
i.e., burning some shit. Like I was just burning some damn incense just to get the shit going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pay attention to the people that you come across that have the shit with the gleams and the smiles, and they also have like a feeling. They don't really feel warm. They don't really feel hot.
yeah,
It's like they just
It's
feel
like a
like
dead
nothing.
stump.
It's nothing. It
Nothing
feels
there.
like nothing there. It feels like nothing there. If you are a person that's good at picking up energy, feeling energy,
yes,
looking at ores, you gonna see that their shit is damn near gray. They have nothing to them. And when you get to speaking with them, they really won't engage in the conversation fully, but they may make little they'll say just enough to engage, but
and
they
then
will
also,
never be. Yeah, sorry. Go.
oh no, no, you're fine, you're fine. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
What 5D was saying about the dog, it just lost me. Look at him trying to attack me now. But
Let's come back.
he was saying something about the way that they come. It's about like, am I attracting this type of energy? Is it me? Am I just What I gotta do so they leave me? Like, look at here, I ain't the one. Do I have to walk around with an I ain't the one shirt on, or
Well,
what I
no,
do?
because usually if you walk around with the I ain't the one shirt on or something, that they'll fuck with you harder is to try to break you.
You
Oh,
so credible then. You
So
basically
Yes.
gonna put the target on your back.
it is truly a matter of, because again, if you have light, you know, you can attract bullshit because of your light, but it's truly up to you to accept whatever you want to in your cipher, because we all know, or you feel subtle hints and clues of certain people that you interact with, like
yeah,
your gut, your mind is gonna get to speaking real loud. Now if the niggas on my squad say, hey Robin, you, or like I like to tell Simone, that I don't fuck with you niggas. I don't fuck with niggas. I don't
right, right,
fuck with
right,
niggas.
right,
And so when you start putting that out in the atmosphere and you keep saying, I don't fuck with you niggas, so then you define what niggas mean to you. So
right,
niggas mean to me, I'm not dealing with niggas that don't reciprocate. I'm not dealing with niggas that's always being selfish. I'm not dealing with niggas that's looking for a savior. I'm not dealing with nobody that's not willing to do the work. I'm not dealing with a motherfucker if all they do is see me and say, oh, queen, goddess, you look so good. You look, hey, nigga, fuck you. Because that means eventually you're going to try to suck from me. And you can
right.
suck rocks and you can kick motherfucking rocks. So it's truly a matter of, you gonna always attract people just because of who and what you are. It's your
Right.
light, but it's really
Right.
on you to start deciphering on who deserve your light.
And then,
Right.
like he said, it's different people that can come in and off the top with all the negative, all the. It's just like, good grief,
All
you
the
ain't got
time.
nothing good to say. Your life ain't going. You ain't happy about nothing till you get something in your system or something. Baby, look at her. And then they're projecting.
Yeah.
That's what I have a problem with. Now look at her. I know the medication that I take, and I'm very aware of it. Okay, and I have to take it. Okay, so therefore, I don't like when a person projects what you do on me. Now I can handle what I look. I speak for myself, but it's just a projection, and it's how I can say a lot of people I have encountered with over the last year and a half. It's been like another world to me. Like, is it? Am I in the Matrix or something? Is it,
Yeah,
what the fuck
you
going
are.
on with it?
Right.
But
Right.
Sandy said it so clear. Like, if you can see their face, even if it's on the screen, if it's on social media, and you get that, and you let them have it, and you cuss them out, the gleam that they get in their eyes,
Yeah.
Baby,
Yes.
baby,
That's
that
that's the
shit is
feed.
Get
baby.
a
yeah,
control.
You just, baby, they enjoy that shit. So then it's like, it's the more you feed that fire, it's almost like you got to kill a nigga with kindness, not
Yeah.
nice.
oh, I can't stand that part. Oh,
It's
Trust.
almost like you have to do it to
I
an
can't hug a
aspect.
bitch. I
So
can't hug a bitch.
so so to keep your human at rest and at peace, you
Yeah.
almost have to kill them with kindness. But that don't mean you can't fuck them up on the back end, i.e. get you a motherfucking candle,
You know
i.e.
Right.
how
get you a motherfucking
you
coffin and do your
you
petition and put that bitch in the grave away the fuck from you. It's plenty of ways to deal with it.
Right.
But
I
they
mean,
gonna
you
always
know
come
how I
behind you.
just
And then if you are not into like burning sage or different herbs,
no, no.
different resins and things like that, your words will work.
But always
Okay. Okay.
understand this. Always understand this. The person that you see with your two eyes, that is not the actual person that you're battling.
No, not
Right.
Mm.
not the
That-
fuck ever.
So, I don't believe in doing any of that work.
So
But I got a strong team behind me.
yeah, yeah. So for some
I got a
people, they don't
strong
even
team
have to
behind
do that.
me. Some
But for
people are like me where they don't have to do it.
baby, all you
They
got to do is look at a nigga crazy and it's done.
all I gotta do is drop a tear and it's done.
And it's done. Yeah.
But then okay, so Sandy, how about this? So because like we are on the internet, um, I'm not gonna say,
It works. It
all of
works
what
over the internet. You want to know why it works over the?
how I can't hear her.
Uh-oh.
Did she go off?
It went away.
They trying to get
Okay.
us.
God damn. Tried it out. Y'all better stop this shit.
And not a day later on on
No,
their
I
birthday.
didn't. You blanked out. We didn't hear you.
I said, and not a day later on their birthday,
Mm-hmm.
they got punched in the mouth.
Oh,
Heard all over the world.
for
Like,
real?
yeah.
Okay.
It, it, it,
I do I do the spiritual work as well. My work works. It's just that on the internet it's a little bit difficult because it's difficult because you have to be very patient and let the work and
On the internet.
now,
So when you get on the internet, do you wait? So are we protecting ourselves from walk-ins in real life or on the
yes,
internet?
in real life I believe I've came into some setbacks recently, but I'm gonna return all of that to sender. But on the internet, it gets a little bit deeper for me because I find myself stepping out of character that I won't get into in the real world because I don't have these issues in the real world. People can look at me and don't need like we don't go there, okay?
Yeah, like
But
don't fuck with her. But on the internet, folks get brave.
right, it's a lot of superheroes and gangsters and villains and stuff.
And,
Just
and,
really,
Right.
really,
and
really
so
great people.
It's a cesspool of. Oh,
it's
go
a
ahead.
Yeah.
cesspool. So what one of my sister friends had told me that always goes live, what she does is she visualizes a sigil
Mm-hmm.
in her head before she goes live or before she posts anything. She'll put like a sigil in the
Mm-hmm.
corner of her pictures, or like if she takes the time to like actually go through the video and edit it, she's constantly visualizing a sigil that she made herself, but it's for protection. It's for it's to deflect any negativity, any type of shit like that towards her. And she has another sigil that if they do it, that energy is used to fund her pockets.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's really about like before you go live, do what you need to do. Pour your libation, smoke your shit, pop your pill, do whatever it is you need to get your bubble up, your awareness up. Then do you, and then since you already know what's out there on the internet and you know it's gonna come to you, you just have to damn near do your best to ignore it.
Right.
Mm.
and
When
that's
it
what
when it
I do. I
Because
damn sure ignore it.
and see, and this is what you're doing. Now family, like once you spot the game, like she pointing out, the next move is to flip basically the whole damn board over. You starve their ass because energy vampires, whether they know it or not, can't survive without your participation. You got to become
Right.
the famine, become the drought, become the desert where no drama can grow. So when people sit up here and come at me messed up, things of that nature, I look at them. I put my hand up on my arm up on my hand up under my chin, head rest to the side, and I just got this stupid smile, like, look at this stupid motherfucker. As this
you
exactly.
I thought that was a birth defect. I thought that was a birth defect. Look, the whole time I've been damn talking, that nigga can hear me. Hey, so what about saging or doing a Palo Santos before when you go live?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
does
I was
that
just
work?
ready to say that too. So, like for
Mhm.
me, I tell people sage is like what's the word? Sage is like the neutralizer. It doesn't put back good energy or doesn't put back bad. It gets rid of everything. So, in essence, the sage can give you a yeast infection, so to speak. It's because it's an antibiotic. So I always tell people I would prefer Palo Santo, but
Okay.
you can use things like if you have a trusted source, like you can burn things like get you that hookah charcoal and just burn some shit like some orange peel on it. It's
Yeah.
before you go live.
Oh,
Burn you can burn you some chili flakes because the chili flakes help keep that shit away. You can burn what's this? Oh, if you have like any type of sulfur, you can put that like underneath your tongue and that's gonna protect that shit. And it's gonna keep negative energy entities and shit up out the way. What else you
you
can
talking
do?
about like the sulfur that stinks, like
Yeah,
the
yeah, that
situ-
shit that stank
In
like a
your mouth?
motherfucker.
that in
At
your
the bottom
mouth.
of it.
Put it in your
Yeah, in
mouth.
your motherfucking mouth, but at sublingual, not on the top of that shit. On the top of your tongue is
Mm.
nasty as hell. But you can get you some resins like this, If you even have just like a little broom laying around, it can be your
Yeah.
house broom. You can just get
Yes.
to sweeping the shit. Like before you hit live, you'll just go over your camera and say, I sweep away anything negative that's gonna try to come in my stream. I keep away anybody that don't mean me no good. It's to stay the fuck away from my stream. And even if they do try to participate, may something fuck up on their end to where they can't mess up my great type shit. You know, just some shit like that. But it's simple shit. You can
Right.
even clap because that clapping gets rid of energy. Ring your bells is before you go on live. It's a
Right.
lot of different things that you can do to protect that space so that even if the energy vampires come, they will not feel welcome in your space.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, some great ways right there.
Oh
Y'all,
shit.
I just feel like I took over.
And
Sorry.
don't
No,
forget
no, no,
too.
no, 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 no. He talks. He slow walking. He be slow talking too, girl. My da 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 be kicking in and yeah,
My
Yeah,
girl.
ADHD, yeah,
but
Baby,
hold
no.
on, hold on.
Uh oh.
You got this too, though. You have this too. It's called Creolin.
Yes. Oh,
Look it up. Creolin is
hold on,
very.
wait a minute. Hold on.
I think she got it.
Yep, I shut the fuck.
What the fuck is that? Damn, I gotta stop. I gotta take no drugs.
Y'all see that?
That right there is the
You see
shit.
this?
What is it? What is it?
Get your
Creole.
Creolin. You mop with it. I
Oh,
put it in
oh yeah.
bottles to wipe
Yeah.
down kitchen, all that stuff like that
Now
or whatnot.
is that first cousins with Florida water?
You can add it to your Florida water to give it a whole different kick. But
A whole bag.
Yeah,
I'll yeah. Anyway, my dealings with the Florida water because they be using dyes and shit in that clear ass bottle with all the little flowers and shit. You do better making your own shit.
yeah. But matter of fact, I say once or twice a month I use that Creolin.
Yeah.
Who,
But
Uh, you want to
yo,
get rid of negative energy?
you never said nothing about the Creoles.
I did.
so like this here is my jar of my own version of my, knock shit out water. Cause fuck a Florida. I ain't from Florida. Anyway.
What the fuck is in that? Is that a leg floating? What you got in there?
I seen an
So
ear. I seen two
so
ears and a rabbit.
Is that
so no. So I
some
got
plants?
lemon, I got orange peels, I got fresh rosemary, thyme, hyssop, agrimony, cedar leaf,
Yeah. So what?
Hiss up.
Oh,
hyssop.
his.
Hyssop, hyssop. So I got
Mhm.
all the herbs in here that's not only good to get rid of negative energy, but they also like money bringing herbs. They also like if you want to learn to love yourself better type shit. I don't do no love spells. Any love spell is always on me because fuck the other party.
Yeah, I don't do
Anyway,
that.
You think it's serious to have work, boy? Look at my work working.
Yeah, she. This,
That-
this woman is phenomenal at the stuff that she does as far as creating butters, things of that nature too. She has all kind of stuff, and she
Is
helps.
she on 5dstreet.com?
Yeah,
yes,
she is.
I am. I am. I don't get
Are you
on that
gonna be?
motherfucker now, but
Are
I'm
you
on.
gonna put your products on there? Because I make butter and candles.
Yes,
You
yeah.
ain't send me no butter and no candle.
Huh?
Oh, girl, don't start that shit. It's coming.
Huh?
I'm
It's
talking
gonna
about the
come to you.
blue.
It's
Ah.
coming.
Well, um, mm,
But
what
like,
was I ready to say? Jesus.
Yeah, tell you, boy, that selective memory part time with a splash of Alzheimer's be fucked me up all the time.
Mm, mm.
but yeah, but
No, cause I was thinking about something as I was taking the
Oh,
trash
y'all, I
out.
forgot I told this.
I was hello.
I can hear
yeah,
you saying.
I think she got cut. Oh, there she goes.
Oh,
Oh no,
I
y'all.
was thinking
Oh,
about something as I was taking the trash out, but it didn't
Quiet. It's what?
refract.
Oh. Okay, that's
Oh,
what you talk about next transport. What we drying? What we smacking the flipping, smoking it down? What you talking about? So when dry it, you can smoke.
That's what.
oh, that's what I was saying. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the reasons of why I don't like to do work on people. And 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 I think it's because the way I feel about myself, I
Mhm.
know that I have a team behind me. Other people can have a team behind them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one out of a million. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Other people have their own security teams, just like I have my own security teams.
Yeah.
And so when I come across somebody that's spiritually inclined or is trying to be spiritually inclined, I try to respect them
Mm-hmm.
just as much as them they need to respect me. You know what I'm saying?
What you're
Right.
So
saying
I
right now,
trust.
that's actually written in the Zohar. You are when you, especially when you're following your path, your true path. Yeah, you are basically backed up. You see what I'm saying? You backed up. So yeah, you're correct. That is I can go back into ancient texts on that to prove what you're saying is absolutely correct. So yeah, you're right.
So you know, I just want people to believe, like, you messing with people, you never know what's behind them. The people that you're
Exactly.
messing with don't
Mm.
even know what's behind them. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying?
You're
They
right.
just notice. They just notice that every time somebody messes with them, they get theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't know.
You're right.
I,
Right.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's why
Oh yeah. Cause
these walk-ins they actually depend on us to respond to them. And the main thing that they don't want us basically they throw shit in your path. You see what I'm saying? And when your light start to shine a little bit too much,
boom.
they send motherfuckers to you that, oh, okay, it's too much light. We need to sit up here and hold that down. You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, somebody come out of nowhere and knock on your door and it be some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
right.
that's
Or your
why
car start working with the herb.
But
right.
True
peaches,
story.
peaches. You know, you one time you asked me, you was like, for a second there, I thought you was scared of such and such. And I was like, no, I'm not scared. I just know what that is. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have to always feed the feed the fuel. Like
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I scared of what? Scared of what? That's why when I tell people to leave me alone and
Leave
y'all
me
always
alone.
laugh at me, I
Yes,
be
that's your
chilling.
word.
It.
It is
Right.
your
I
that's
be
your
chilling.
praise.
Leave me
Leave
the
me
fuck
alone.
alone.
Hey, leave me alone.
Right.
One
Hey.
one time I was working at Food Line, right? And this girl, she just switched on me. Like she switched. I knew what it was, but she switched on me quick than a motherfucker. And I fucked around and I went outside and I was so angry. I teared up a little bit. And I was like, I said, God damn it. Shit. I didn't. Do you not know I've never seen that girl again? I've never seen her again. Like,
Blame
even when I
Hmm.
yourself.
went back to work the next day, even
Mm-hmm.
the next month, I've never seen that girl again. I because and I was like, damn, because I already knew what was gonna happen. I was like, I'm not gonna see her no more. Like,
Let
Right.
me let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think this because I'm a Taurus, so I'm an emotional gangster, as I like to say. But whenever I'm mad, I
yeah,
can't to the point to where I'm there to where all I see is a different color. It's about to go down. Like I tear up. That's like I don't know why it comes. I don't know how it comes. I try to stop, but that means that I need to like put my hands around your throat a little bit. Like it's
I
that's
try
why
not to.
that's the reason why, like when Santa says,
I try not
leave me
to.
alone," I can feel that so much because I say, "Hey, leave me, like, stop bothering me, like, go on now, like,
I don't
please,
know.
I advise you, please leave me alone." Like, I don't like to start trouble, but I do tend to finish it. Just let me be
Right.
me. Let me be in my own bubble. People call me weird. People call me different. All kinds of stuff. I'm all of that, and I'm happy about it. Now you go find you before I help you find something else. You know what I'm saying? For the work. So just chill out on me. Go on.
You did run a nigga to the ER room. You did do
I'm about
that.
to say,
Mm.
I did not. I did not. Let the
shit.
record reflect that.
That
I
nigga
did
ready
not.
to say,
Let the record reflect that it was a heat stroke, and I do not currently have any charges pressed against me. Amen.
Well,
Amen. I say.
Yeah. But I
I
don't
know
know
this.
about tomorrow.
I know this.
Okay.
With that being said, and like I said, I appreciate everybody being here. We have basically, I'm gonna call it a frequency system within inside of us, right? And like what she was saying, it kind of goes along with that too as well. As far as she say, basically her energy kind of changes. Let's call it this, like a scale of 1 to 10, one being the lowest. So let's say one, that's fear. You know, 1 through 4 represents the lower aspects of energy, which mainly the entire let's say United States function from 1 to 4. Going higher, 5 to 10, that goes into like peace, tranquility, enlightenment, things of that nature. So it's a threshold, let's say between 1 and 5 going to 10. So what happens is, this is how your light works. So you ever notice when things are going nice, things are going good, and you feel levels is going high, like things are changing. Next thing you know, some bullshit come out of nowhere and knock your ass right back down. Now you're mad again. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Definitely.
Yeah. And
Yes.
you can think about the last 8 years. It could be different situations, but that last 8 years, it's the same bullshit feeling of whatever it is that you're going through. It's the same feeling, but different shit for the last 8 years. What's happening is something is trying to keep you at a certain level of a threshold between that 1 and 4. When you start going higher, you start radiating. And when your light start getting bigger and bigger and wider, you start basically tearing up the matrix around you. It's like, let's call it metaphysical walls and shit you're breaking through. And what happens is, when you rise, other motherfuckers around you start rising too. You see what I'm saying? So this is what they do to keep your threshold from basically rising. So when you go to 6 and 7, somebody knock you back down to 4 again. But if you bypass this shit, especially with these walk-ins, by ignoring them, starving them, and you stand in your positive energy, you're going to raise that threshold from 4 to 5 to 6. It's going to go higher. And you're going to notice the higher that you push that stick, you ain't gonna see none of this bullshit no more. It's not gonna even sit up here and affect you no more. And that's the goal. They trick you into respond. I be seeing this shit on YouTube all the time. Somebody come out of nowhere saying the most craziest shit, disrespectful
Yeah.
shit. Uh, uh, people calling the laws and all kind of crazy shit on each other. All that is walk-in energy. That's what that
Yeah.
shit is.
I slap. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So yeah, and the reason why I'm telling you this, next time something happens, fight for that positive aspect that I'm talking about. That's the best time to do it. That means you have an invisible door of prosperity that's open when some bullshit get thrown your way. How to It's easy to walk through the bullshit door. You act on it with your emotions. You see what I'm saying? But you constantly to beat that, you constantly choose to walk through the invisible door through prosperity by ignoring all the bullshit.
Have you ever?
Yeah, cause
Oh,
I'm about to say shit. Prime example of ignoring the bullshit to walk to your prosperity. I got into a wreck last month. I could have beat this old man ass. I could have drug him out the truck. I could have did all of that shit. But I looked at him and I was like, where your caregiver at? You don't have no family members. They just let your ass just out here in the world. An older white man ain't had no fronts. No fronts.
Mm-hmm.
He had an oxygen tank and he was smoking a cigarette. I said, boy, this nigga don't like life. I guess he must have blacked out. Anyway, long story short, he hit my car. Could have did a lot of shit in that situation, but I didn't. About 2 weeks later, now I got my new car because
It's
I didn't
badass
react
too.
how I was supposed to, like how it was expected for me to react. I didn't.
You
oh.
from hold on, say sanity.
So usually, because I've been into a bunch of wrecks, and then I always cuss out everybody in the process. I cuss out the cop, I cuss out the 911 operator, I do all of that. But no,
Motherfucker.
this time, yeah. So this time, it was like my uncle Michael out here. He saw me happen. He pulled off. He called my daddy. It was like in the physical, my squad showed up in the physical. And whatever that was going on that was trying to get to me, everything was blocked. A bird dropped dead on the site as well. But it was two other birds that attacked the one bird. So that means it was something else trying to start some more shit, and it couldn't get to me. I got pictures and videos of all my shit. He'll tell you. So then it's like, boom, get my rental car. I'm thinking like they're gonna be able to fix it. They told them my shit out. I say, God damn. I was halfway done with paying for my last car. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it because I also caregiver for my grandmother. Another blessing in the sky. She kept talking about, well, Robin, you need to get an SUV. And I'm like, nah, Grumsy, I want to pay this car off first, you know? She said, well, nah, you need to get an SUV. Boom, trickle effect. And if I would have stayed in the negative, my ass would be
Right.
carless right now. I wouldn't be what I'm doing now if I would have stayed in the negative mindset of what that whole situation was trying to do. Because then it turned out that the nigga ain't had no insurance.
Mm.
And see, I recognize something in almost everybody. Like of course, I don't know if y'all know about this or whatever, but like I tell people, I was born with a veil over my face, so I see a lot of things and things like that. I ain't gonna get into everything, but like with sanity, with 5D, with sad and blue, sad blue, with even Miss Robin today, I see something different in everybody, and I like the way their spirit feels. Especially when sanity first came on the scene, I'm just like, I like her energy. She got some like that energy is something about her dang on energy is giving. You know, who is she? Like dog it's funny, it's loud as hell. I like the energy. Then when Blue came, I'm just like, I like how she carry herself. It's not too loud. I like this energy. It's like good energy. I like to feel good energy. When it's somebody in the room that don't match it, baby, I exit quick, honey. Shoot, y'all be looking for me. I be done dropped off that live and went on by my business, honey. I don't like that. I see us getting into a feud. So I like good energy. I don't want to say people have made me this way, but I have adapted to what has been thrown at me. And I shouldn't have adapted. I should have stayed who I was, true to who I was, and not try to explain nothing to nobody. Please, for what? Who are you? I don't even explain to the cops when they pull me over. I am insane. Take me to the cuckoo house for 3 days, please. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me go there. What are we doing? So it's like I just appreciate you alive and so much. I got to get up and do some things. My son's test is tomorrow, but I appreciate your word, everything. I got my notifications on and I shared it out. But thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anytime.
All right, talk to everybody later.
Yes, indeed.
Peaches, thank you for joining.
Peace, sister. Yeah.
Hey, Sanity, check this out. Hold on, I don't know if they listening to us, girl, but did I tell you the motherfuckers from Texas is crazy as fuck? Robin said she was gonna beat the white. Did you hear her? She said she was gonna get out the car and beat that white man old ass. I'm telling you, girl, we swerving all around the world. We not going through Texas, girl. That
I
girl.
don't
No,
like
Texas is
Hello, hello. Oh
beautiful.
shit, girl,
They
you
do
scared
things.
me. Hold on, what happened?
no, no, don't mind
I
her.
was watching dishes. I heard nothing.
You
I
heard
heard,
nothing? I mean, it was so real to me. I visualized her jacking
I
dude
don't
up, his collar or lack thereof. She was
But
going in.
know.
but that's what I wanted to do, but I didn't.
You didn't,
Oh,
girl. Them folks
I
crazy,
Yeah.
mean,
girl.
hey, I think that we should all beat up a person or two, see how that feels first,
So let it
and
go get.
then
And what if it hurts?
see how that feels. And if you
And
don't
I
like
agree.
how that feels, then you pray for them. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Uh-oh.
But
I forgot who
first,
the fuck I was
Okay.
talking to. Your name's Sanity for a reason.
first, they need to feel you because the people tend to play with shit that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I always believe first, let me show you something. Let me
Right.
show you it first, and then let me talk it to you. You
Uh,
understand?
right. Right.
Because I'm not gonna waste my breath on trying to make you understand that you was about to hit a brick wall. I'm gonna let you hit that brick wall, and then I'm gonna tell you now. See. This is why you don't hit the brick wall.
Hmm.
Now, that's how the way I think.
Let's I'm getting I'm getting a text here. I wanted to get it just a little bit deep because they're asking, about these so-called walk-ins.
Walk-ins. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty much
How
right now.
how deep do you want to get?
Deep.
Okay.
Now, but check it. All right, buckle up. Okay. So we ain't talking no myth, no superstition. We talking ancient texts, that pretty much lay out the whole blueprint of this shit, right? So when you're dealing with the walk-in energies, these parasites that hijack people you love, you're dealing with what you call archons. Who are the archons? Um, the archons come straight out of the Nag Hammadi scriptures, the ancient Gnostic texts that they dug up in Egypt. I think it was around 1945, and it's older than the Bible, which is also a part of the Bible too as well. Um, and them ancient cats said it plain. The archons are counterfeit spirits, fake ass beings, basically, that live in the lower astral realms and feed off human emotional energy. They are jealous of the light beings, humanity, the real ones, because we got the divine spark inside of us, which is the original light of creation. Meanwhile, they are artificial, like cosmic bootlegs. You see what I'm saying? It's like basically they ain't got no true soul. So their only way to survive is to hijack, sabotage, and drain the ones who carry the real light, which is you. How do they do it? They infiltrate the mind. They manipulate desires. They influence behavior through fear, lust, anger, sadness, all the lower vibrational shit. They enter through weaknesses, especially substance like sugar, alcohol, drugs, trauma wounds, things of that nature, because it lowers your energy field where they can pass through. Uh, and they fuck with your chakras and shit, which is your emotional system. So when a person opens themselves up through addiction, through emotional instability, through unchecked anger, the archons can slip into their consciousness and run programs. You think you arguing with your mate? No, that's not your mate. You're arguing with the ancient parasite that's mad you still got your soul intact. Why do they need to do this? Because basically they can't create, they can only copy, hijack, or feed. You, the divine human, you are the walking universe generator. You create love, you create ideas, music, art, babies, worlds, fucking realities. You know what I'm saying? The archons can't create nothing but misery. Always remember that line. The archons can't create nothing but misery. So when you sit up here and see people packing nothing but misery, you know that's the archons. So they use humans like battery packs. That's basically what you are to them. They get you stuck in emotions, fear, anger, sorrow, because the emotions release raw energy that basically they can suck off on. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's very important when you see this type of energy, keep your loosh intact. Keep your loosh intact. Ignore that shit. Sometimes I get bored and I just throw in my own little programs because I already know how they're gonna react to shit. You see what I'm saying? And oh, this motherfucker here switched to something else, trying to sit up here and fuck with me, like a fucking game of chess. And I win all the goddamn time. Um, But basically, the archons, they created a false reality, a simulation. So that's why I say these eyes that we see, we be thinking these situations with people are real. They are not real at all. And the more you learn, the more you study, you're going to sit up here and see that. Any questions?
No. Is somebody in your back?
Uh-uh.
Oh. Who's
You-
Gorilla Warrior?
Uh, I have no idea. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. I see it. I'm looking at the wrong screen.
Gorilla Warrior. Hey, Gorilla Warrior.
I need to get off Merc. You done put
Can
yourself on Merc.
anybody hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
we here.
that's my boy.
Welcome. Hello.
Oh Lord, why are you yelling?
Yeah, that is my
Oh,
great friend Kawan.
oh, you can
Hi.
actually hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. I'm just getting off this road. I'm coming from Dallas, so I'm just. And I say
Okay.
this nigga ain't tell me he was going live. I'll say, let me go ahead and troll his ass.
Let's
Yes, yes.
go. Let's go, man. I'm with you. Let's go.
yeah, yeah, this a live before the live.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Hold on,
Well,
Robin jumped down.
That's the boo boom room is the lady from Atlanta I talked to.
Nobody but me. You know I ain't got no life.
The
Oh,
boom
okay.
room.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Hi.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and do your thing. I'm listening. I'll jump in when I fit in. It
All
Yeah,
right,
might
just
be
sit right
cool.
something
there.
stupid I
Sit right
might
there.
say
Don't
out
go
my
nowhere.
mouth.
Yeah, sit right here.
So
Robin
check
really took the show, but I ain't keeping count.
it.
I shut up. I got
Yeah.
quiet now.
but hold on.
Robin up by 10 points, but go ahead.
Oh, the lady with the jars of herbs and all that. I'll say if you dry it, you can smoke it.
Yes, you can. Yes,
Wait.
you can.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Sage,
minute. Wait.
lavender, rose petals. You can even do your Oh yeah.
Uh,
If you can
hey,
smoke it.
Your Damiana, yes. You can smoke. Yeah, you can do like your own little
Nah, I
herbal
don't want to take
blend. The
y'all off the
blue
topic.
lotus
Y'all
is
go
pretty
ahead and go
good.
back on the topic.
nah, but
Why?
blue.
Why? Hold on.
But
5D, why do you look like a incarcerated person in your picture? Never mind. Never mind. Never
Hey,
mind.
don't worry about it,
Never
Simo. They
mind.
say the same shit with me.
Why do
They
you
say,
look incarcerated in your
no,
picture?
that's a
But this is
bitch
just
resting face. Go on now. He serious about this shit. This is a bitch resting face.
this nigga,
What she? What I
look.
look?
He look
You can.
Ah,
incarcerated. Doesn't he look
somebody,
incarcerated in his
that's
picture?
a new one. That's a new one.
he's looking so serious.
Come on. All right. Back to the topic. Back to
But
the
nah,
Oh,
topic.
but
y'all sleeping on this
but
damn. Okay, whatever.
one,
Farmer.
I was going to say one thing to identify them, y'all, because I know that's a big question with y'all. How I do it, I mean, I'm able to actually see them now. But the first thing I noticed, especially in these days, they like a lot of sugar. That shit is like crack to them. Sugar, everything. Um, a lot of junk food, basically all in the combination of junk food, alcohol, and sugar, back to back. And if they don't got it, they're gonna get pissed. You will see a whole temper tantrums behind this shit in so many aspects of ways. That's how you can tell right there off a physical aspect. But the number one thing is sugar. Um,
What about fluff muffins?
What?
What's a fluff muffin?
You can see what?
What? What's a fluff muffin?
To me, don't be whipping out your damn lash on me.
oh my god.
He said sugar.
Nah, but basically, how you
I
kill
ain't
them?
but
I'll be back.
How do you kill them? You starve them by not responding to them, and knowledge kills the parasite. Study. My teacher always sit up here and said, the day you don't study is the day you don't live, and the day you study is the day you live. Study. I will be posting books, texts, things of that nature. I have a whole library I can basically give people access to as well. But study is all there. Oh, y'all something that y'all got me laughing. y'all got. She said fluff muffin.
Incarcerated. I'm still on that incarcerated look. Where you see that at?
That was new. That was new. But one more thing. One more thing. Y'all ever heard of CERN? The They call it the
She
collider.
crazy. Hello.
You ever heard of CERN? CERN. CERN.
I never.
Now,
Basically, they taking light part.
We ain't
This
never
is
heard her.
okay. CERN is basically they taking light particles, atoms, and like I think it's in Switzerland somewhere. I can't remember where. Hold on, let me bring Robin back up. But I know it's far away from here. But it's like a big project that the world was preparing for too, as well, because they was letting everybody know they're about to run this program. So I'm explaining to you how they even started coming down here, because we are old enough to know at a particular point in time, none of this shit was being talked about. None of this shit was happening. You know, basically you can go outside, you can go have fun, play. Your grandmother was taking an apple pie to the next door neighbor. Here you go, baby. And it was peace. It's a reason why everything is set up here and changed, because we're in new times. So with that being said, the Hadron Collider, that's basically CERN, the machine that got over there in Switzerland. It ain't just about science. That's just basically, it's a modern day ritual machine, an artificial stargate designed to tear the veil open between worlds. Now, don't take my words for it. Do the research for yourself. They told you it's about particles, atoms, dark matter, or whatever. You know, basically that's code. What they really trying to do is smash reality, open up portals so ancient entities from lower astral realms could enter our frequency plane. And ever since they turned that shit on, especially in recent years, walk-ins been showing up like roaches when the lights go off.
what?
Nigga, and like flies to shit.
Exactly.
Niggas
So
and Mexicans.
now check it. So here's the deeper part to that, because I'm giving y'all a jewel here. See, everything on this planet got a spirit. The trees got spirit, the animals got spirit, even the damn rock got a spirit. But not everything has a soul, and that's the key. A soul is a divine spark, a piece of the original source. Only some beings carry that. Especially the melanated gods, the star seeds, the ancient ones returned into flesh. But the rest, the NPCs, the drones, the artificial intelligence in human forms, basically aka empty vessels that we've been talking about this whole time here. Uh uh Basically CERN ripped a hole through the dimensional barriers, and the vessels that are empty became available for occupation. Basically, that's your download right there. They started jumping into these human bodies that we call vehicles. So that's when the archonic walk-ins came through. Entities from a lower density plane, the ones that got locked out thousands of years ago when the earth got sealed. Now they back. And this is why we're
So,
seeing
so
this
you,
crazy ass shit with people. Go ahead.
so you talk about that movie like with Denzel Washington,
I
where
think
where
I'm.
the spirit was jumping in different people.
Falling.
There you go.
You talk about the movie Falling, because every time right before they touched the next person, they had to sing that "Time Is on My Side" song.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's what.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's a great example. You own it.
see,
Okay.
see,
See, see. If nobody didn't get it. I'm a C student. So if y'all ain't get it, y'all dumb. I bet.
no. So I was just getting ready to say like that empty vessel. So like back when early on in my massage therapy game, and I would do like those chair massage events at the
Yeah.
big conventions. It was like literally, usually for me back then, if I would have to touch it to see if something was in you. Usually the people that had something going on, they was hot as hell. I could like actually kind of feel the current of energy flowing through them right down their
Right.
spine in my massage chair. Then it was the ones where I would like place my hand on the back of their neck and at the base of their spine, and I couldn't feel nothing flowing at all. So I would like hurry up and get their ass up out my chair.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Sanity coming back. Yeah. That's why I say you are able to see, and you can even sit up here and feel, because the veil has been lifted. So it's like, everything is up for grabs. Um, and them being back, But see, the thing is, they just can't walk around like humans. So they enter the weak, the numb, pretty much the soulless, and it's the reason why they put all these lower aspects of every damn thing. I mean, it's a liquor store on each corner. You know, it's crazy how this stuff is just super accessible. And on top of that, for them to even legalize weed, I question that. You know what I'm saying? The government know what they're doing. So basically, in other words, like if you got a cousin that used to be kind, now he got cold eyes. You know, uh, your girl who used to love the light now only like being around drama and wine bottles. Your homie who was deep into knowledge now laughs at all the spiritual stuff like it's nonsense. A lot of that's been going on throughout the years, and I'm just giving a brief summary of all the phone calls and questions I started to sit up here and get. Uh, and now it's becoming like a popular topic now because people are starting to wake up and see this for themselves. So what they're here for is to basically block your evolution, confuse your path, drain your energy, trigger your trauma, distract you from your divine assessment, in which I will have another live coming real soon. And we're going to talk about your divine assessment. Basically, where you were before you even got to your human body. And why are you here now? You see what I'm saying? It's going to be deep. Any questions?
I think my past me was Uncle Ruckus.
You what?
My past me was Uncle Ruckus.
You
Oh
know,
wow! It's funny because I think I was a dude. Like I was a man. I do believe I was a man.
yeah, you
I'm
could be.
not joking. Your jailbird picture is throwing me off. I just want you to know that.
Who?
Talk about my
Who?
picture.
Mine?
No, my picture.
Oh, that's Mr. Brain.
Yeah.
That's Mr. We call him
It
Mr.
just
Brain.
look like you see him on C Block. C Block 22,
Oh,
Orange is the new black.
oh, oh, they talk about you.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
me.
talking
He's
about
talking
me.
about
Look
you,
like
Simba.
Oh,
Orange is the new
oh,
black. He's giving that off, ain't he?
yes,
Yeah.
he's giving like with the gray scrubs.
oh.
I
Hey,
Yeah.
believe you letting this shit slide serious. That'd been me.
What's the,
Now, let me tell you something,
hey,
Orange.
I'm the
DJ,
baby.
You're the
she want
baby.
to ask you what your DOC number.
Hold on.
Oh, here he go. He finna whip out. He finna whip out the belt. He finna do something.
No.
What's your DOC number? That's what he said.
Y'all something else. And look,
She, she say you
before
thank the nigga.
before
I'm sorry.
we
Go ahead.
now before
Oh, you
we
think you
close
serious?
off, anybody got any questions?
We ain't got nothing.
Before we do what?
Now before we close out, anybody got any questions?
Are we closing out already?
Yeah,
Why
I
we
gotta go
closing
run and do
out?
something. I gotta go run and do something.
Oh,
Send it to go live. We ain't gotta take this shit. Send it to go live. We out of here.
Now,
You over here trying
anybody
to get some
got
spiritual
no?
knowledge and stuff, and you gonna boot out the system and stuff. Hey, come on, Gorilla. What is it? Gorilla Warrior? Come on over here with us and have a good time. A funky good
All
time.
right.
We gotta take this shit.
DJ, you can keep it on and just let it run, can you?
I guess he don't trust us.
Now we'll come back for another live. I mean that's fine and then. I wanted to sit up here and run this here, so it's all fine.
I'm gone.
Anybody have it? Do anybody have any questions?
Not at this time, sir.
No, not at this time. This was a beautiful live, but it made
Just change your avatar, sir, because it's giving orange is new
Well,
black.
I like my avatar. Okay.
Okay, you're supposed
it's
to.
wonderful. It makes you seem powerfully incarcerated.
It makes you look like you're
Okay.
unforgettable.
Okay, well, we done already got taught. We can talk about the ratchet shit right now, can we?
Him saying he gotta go.
Yeah, for the next
Oh,
live.
him gotta go.
Him gotta go. Hold on, let me go get Sandy. You gonna go live?
No, you should go live.
No, nigga, no. Hey, Tommy, y'all can
What
go
Mom,
time you
live.
go? What time you go live again, DJ? Because I gotta get back up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Nah, nigga, take your old ass to sleep. We straight. I'm
Oh
over here
Lord.
fucking the test anyway. Okay.
Nah,
Well, no, that's it. I know you probably
nah,
gotta go
but
do something. You got errands for at this time of night. Let me
but
tell you something. You better not be over no chicken
Who
head
that?
house now. Okay? What you
Hey,
do in the dark come to light.
before y'all go, who that with those lips? That's real lips or that's just avatar lips?
Oh, this
this is
nigga.
my real lips.
What?
Robin,
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Robin, he shut down the shop. He said he got him got shit to do.
hey,
Him said he got to
well,
go, Robin.
hold on. But hey, I enjoyed everybody. I do have to sit up here and run, but I do want to thank
Ain't
everybody
that
that
like?
came up here. Hold on.
Ain't
I do want to thank
go ahead.
everybody that came up here. I appreciate the pretty much. I look at this like as you know a big love, uh, um, a big block of love and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I really, really, really enjoyed this live with y'all. I look forward to having more with y'all. I really appreciate y'all and thank y'all so much.
Lord have mercy. All
Man,
right, all right,
Aww.
Santa Blue out. Scoot, scoot.
Bye,
man,
guys.
that's like
Bye,
a nigga
Gorilla
coming
Warrior.
to Steve. Boy, I tell you.